Hello and welcome to fmbpdota's cast of the CEVO playoffs. This is upper bracket round 2. We got Chibiusa's minions going up against some wacky SGs, otherwise known as swag. And this is game 3 of a best of 3. And CalE will start analyzing this ban while I write down the bans and picks for the stats later.
Yep. We weren't able to catch game 1, but game 2 was pretty cool. Swag using a like-in pick to pretty much just come with ferocity at Black and his team, and they ended up just, I guess, getting mega creeps there and ending the game that way. But these bans are already underway. Mouse Black, or sorry, I'm not going to call him Mouse Black, just Black bending out the Wisp here, and the Nyx Assassin. Pretty standard bans, leaving the Bat, maybe hoping to pick it up himself as first pick, but Swag banning out Bat Rider and the Nature's Prophet pick that Chibiusa's minions did pick up, so maybe banning it out for that reason. But Black taking the Darkseer here for Chibiusa's minions first, thinking it's a pretty good pick, because I think Jesus was playing it last game and used it, had some pretty incredible walls, I believe. So maybe looking into that. And Swag taking Keeper Light and Phantom Lancer, pretty much the most dynamic duo of this patch, and a patch in Warcraft 3 Dota 1 like a long time ago.
Yeah, it's really strong. That
if anyone remembers that.
Gives you that global presence, not to mention the mana, just spamming Spirit Lances and Illuminates at whatever lane they're in together. It's just, it's too much. And CalE, obviously a great hero individually in his own right.
Oh no, are we gonna see Anti-Mage played by Black here?
Signature!
Solo carry or something like that? Yeah. One of his most favorite heroes, I'm guessing. He loves to get that Battle Fury up and then just farm all game until he's super strong. Eventually, just dominating the whole team. But and they're also taking Shadow Demon, which is a smart move, because that disruption really makes some illusions from Anti-Mage that can just decimate your team.
That's also a good pickup against PL, because you can put PL under, and then the Shadow Demon illusions will also juxtapose themselves, and the stronger PL gets, the stronger Shadow Demon gets. Sort of. I mean, Shadow Demon can still be nuked down instantly by PL, but...
Yeah, I've seen a Shadow Demon like make illusions to defend his base, and then use that illusion to push a side lane all the way up to the opponent's base. So yeah, the juxtapose on the illusion is super strong. As well as they get the mana burn as well, which I guess is just icing on the cake.
Yeah, so Nyx is banned out here. Swag not gonna get the trio of doom, or whatever you want to call it, that caught up on Nyx. That actually Chibiusa managed to get their first game in the CEVO playoffs in round 1. Or Chibiusa, sorry, Chibiusa being the player.
Guess the fear of the Anti-Mage, and who was it? Who else did they ban? Anti-Mage and someone. It was just too much. Ended up giving out 3 of the best heroes, like you just mentioned. But they are going to get the Queen of Pain, which is a super strong mid in her own right. We're going to be seeing the bans now for the second phase. Lone Druid being banned out by Chibiusa's minions, and a Gyrocopter for Swag being banned out. Even though they have the Anti-Mage already, does the Dire, the Gyrocopter can be played as a support, couples really well with the Shadow Demon disruption, so they're just going to take it out. And Chibiusa's minions taking out Rubik, which I think we just saw. Maybe, yeah, it was Blink last game playing a huge Rubik. We didn't end up casting that, by the way, because I keep mentioning it, but there's no video of it from us. So if you're looking for that, sorry about it. We just got in a little bit late from the other series, which was awesome, by the way. Saw some cool picks.
Yeah,
cool
some
bands.
really cool picks and some really good individual plays.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. The first game I'd probably give MVP to Orbit for my intent. Second one, what do you think? Chicken MC would get it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw it to Chicken MC. Maybe we should hashtag spoilers this VOD.
Oh, yeah. Hashtag it.
It doesn't matter.
Oh well. Anyway, Chibiusa's minions taking out Broodmother, awesome split pusher. It's not a hero we see a lot of, but just good for pushing, and if you couple it with a Phantom Lancer split push, you can really split up the opponent's team and just make them choose to defend one way and then end up taking some towers the other lanes. And Swag taking out banning Magnus and Enigma.
Let's see if we see Alina or Leshrac here, or just a support Sven. I will assume that will be a support Sven.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I would assume as well.
I think Chibiusa needs to go pretty strong mid game to buy Black that space. He needs to do what Black does, being that signature carry farming hero, especially on Anti-Mage. Get that 12-minute Battle Fury and then just AFK jungle for a little.
Yeah, the only thing though is, if it does go late,
PL
I feel like
wins.
Phantom Lancer will have the edge over Anti-Mage. Yeah, I've never really seen a Phantom Lancer lose to Anti-Mage, just head to head, just because of the illusions. Even if you have that Battle Fury, as soon as the PL gets the hard up, it's just so hard to bring him down.
Yeah, it really is.
But you never know. It is Black playing this Anti-Mage.
And well, it's also going to depend on how well Chibiusa here can shut down the PL early and give Anti-Mage the space. And if Anti-Mage reaches his peak first, I mean, he will be taking out Phantom Lancer. He's got a Diffusal built in, so Phantom Lancer without mana is not a happy Phantom Lancer.
No, not at all. That's true. Yeah, I wonder who... maybe Swag can pick up the Lina, like you said, just to kind of deny it. But no, they're going to get the Undying. I guess with the Sven pick, they figure Lina's not going to get picked anyway.
Yeah,
for
probably
Chibiusa's minions.
They just need that mid hero now, unless they're trying to run Sven middle. Or Shadow Demon middle, like we saw.
Yeah, that was pretty unique in by itself there. But yeah, someone for Extravagant, I guess.
Well, Extravagant was playing Nature's Prophet in game 2. We saw him playing the Quap. We saw him play a phenomenal Quap in the first series from Chibiusa's minions that we did. He was more of an impact player than Black was in their game 2 versus Envision.
Yeah, well, they are going to take Puck though, so that's... I'm assuming that's going to be Extravagant. I mean, how many mid players do these guys got? I guess. So wait, then who was Quap in the last game?
Misha.
For Chibiusa's minions? Oh, Misha, right, sorry. Right on, okay. Yeah, we'll have to see. Maybe they're just trying to switch things up a little bit.
Yeah, and Shibista and JNT being the supports. I think I expect JNT on the Shadow Demon and Shibista on the Sven, if that Sven is going to be a support, and I don't see how it's not going to be.
Yeah.
Spooderman going to be on Undying again.
As well. Yeah, they really like their Undying. Oh, Tidehunter.
Yeah, some big team fight early here. They're going to get the ball rolling fast, I think.
Does here. And we have to let it stabilize.
Yeah, sorry.
Our computers can't handle this.
I was saying with that Tide pick, it looks like Swag is going to get the ball rolling early on the aggression.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going to need to. I mean, the key to stopping Chibiusa's minions is to shut down Black. I think we've seen pretty much. Such a hard thing to do.
Yes, it really is. Alright, so I will start by introducing the Dire, I guess. Looks like we got Black on the Anti-Mage, going Poor Man's Shield and getting pulled a lot of consumables there, Salve and 3 Tango. We will have Misha going mid lane on the Puck, so it looks like Extravagant going to be taking the Darkseer here with lots of regen, so he's going the off lane. And we've got Chibista here on the Shadow Demon, so it looks like I was wrong with my support prediction here. And then JNT on the support Sven, so at least we were right about that, but that was pretty obvious.
Yes, indeed, and for the Radiant, we've got Swag, and Squeeze is going to be taking that Queen of Pain. Has picked up a Mantle of Intelligence, so not the fastest bottle rush, but substituting one Iron Branch for a Mantle of Intelligence gives him a little bit extra damage against that Puck. On the Tidehunter, we've got Jesus, going to be going to that off-lane role top right now. He's got 2 Gauntlets of Strength, so maybe going for an Urn, and he's got quite a little bit of regen, so hopefully he'll be okay against that tri-lane there for Chibiusa's minions. On Undying, it's not Spooderman, actually. Blink is going to be taking that Undying. He's got some sentries, nothing really too out of the ordinary, I guess an early smoke. On the PL, we've got Smurs. He's picked up a Quelling Blade. and 3 branches, pretty standard build there. And on the Keeper Light, Spooderman, gonna be taking that one up.
So I am told.
I love this Steam icon, it's so funny.
I suppose I.
Did Black
I was gonna say that too.
Oh,
Wait,
I thought...
Spooderman? I was gonna say Smears.
Yeah, his is good too.
Awesome.
Black was over by the secret shop here on the Radiant side. I don't know what he was doing. Thought he was going to come out of there with the Orb of Venom, but what gold does he have to spend? I don't know. And I think that would override his mana leak, or mana burn. So it looks like we, no aggressive tri-lane here against the Anti-Mage. What do you think about that?
I think it's fine. Like I said, I fully believe that that a Phantom Lancer will do fine against an Anti-Mage if they get equal amounts of farm, that is. But I feel like the Anti-Mage can flash farm a little bit faster once he gets that Battle Fury, so kind of have to be careful. You have to like kind of stop him and before he can get that Battle Fury up, before he can get that Yasha, and just start the split push with that Phantom Lancer. So yeah, I feel like it's an okay decision to not offensive tri-lane, but maybe you could drop some stats about offensive tri-lanes.
I don't have any right now. Oh gosh, the fails.
Okay.
But well, I'm working on very basic stats like pick rate, ban rate, win rate, first bloods, and etc. But here we go on the top lane. We got our first initiation. Jesus going to be put under by the disrupt. Stormhammer to follow up. Black trying to do some body blocking, getting some last hits, but Jesus going to be just fine. Getting Kraken Shell first actually to make sure he's not going to go down because it's pretty just a lot of right click damage in the top lane besides Stormhammer.
Yeah, for sure.
And the mid lane.
Well, the only stat I had was in that series, Chibiusa minions versus Envision, right?
Yep.
That's who they played first. Was the offensive tri-lane won every game, so. Except for the third one, maybe. I can't really remember actually. Don't take me. I'm not the stat man.
Wait, no. Envision went aggressive against Chibiusa, and Chibiusa had the CalE Visage, which was like impossible to go against.
Yeah, I think that was game 3. But in the first 2, I thought
there was only 2.
Each offensive lane won it. Really?
Yeah. Silly
Kelly. You're the stat man.
I am stat man. Alright, let's go back to this mid lane though. What do we think here? We got the classic matchup that we've seen so often these days. We got Quap versus Puck. No real advantage. Squeaking it pretty low here. I mean, maybe Puck slightly
doing a really
favored.
good job of dodging those poisons. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's really up in the air. I think in the early stages, maybe Queen of Pain has a little advantage. Can just spam that Screaming Pain by baiting out a phase shift with that poison. But at level 6, yeah, I think Puck's got the advantage then.
I like this Blink with a nice chain pull here, farming up the creep, getting a lot of XP. He's hitting level 3 at 2 minutes, so that's really good for the supports. Coddle only level 1 though. Looks like he's giving all the levels to Undying. Coddle doesn't really need him as much. I mean, pretty much Illuminate. And once he gets the chakra up a little bit. And a quick check on the farm. We got Black at 15 and 3, so he is winning the last hits battle. Although we do have Smurs going against a Darkseer, but he's not doing so bad himself. He's got 11, and arguably will need less farm. But so as long as that deficit doesn't get too big, Swag should be sitting pretty comfy. They just need that big level 6 on Jesus, and I guess Queen of Pain. More so level 7 on Queen of Pain to have level 4 Scream of Pain. But we got a smoke up from JNT and Chibiusa. They're coming into the mid lane. They're trying to get Squee here. And how is he doing? 7 to 8 versus 8-7. So Misha doing a little bit better. Looks like he's aware. He's gonna blink away.
Yeah, and Blink has actually been taking a lot of time near that haste room on bottom. Just waiting for Squee to get his bottle and then push the lane a little bit, but I think it just waited a little too long and ended up going for that haste room just to deny it to Misha.
Yeah.
So now I guess Chibiusa's minions feel that Black can handle Jesus there on the top lane by himself.
Yeah, well, we've seen how well Tide does against melee characters, but most melee characters don't take all your mana away, so he can no longer spam Anchor Smash right now. He's just fresh out of mana. He is still a very innately tanky hero, though, so he should be... Maybe he won't die, but I don't know. He needs to drop back a little and heal up with those tangos and just get that experience.
Yes, indeed. And how is Extravagant doing in the bottom lane? Because he's going to be spamming that Ion Shell, maybe even double Ion Shells against Smears here, but it looks like he's going to be going for those Tranquil Boots, and he's going to be fine with that Harass. So as soon as he can get those up, he's not going to have any problems with that Ion Shell, I feel.
Yeah, Black getting pretty low on the top lane, but he's actually just going to salve up, and here comes the dive maybe onto Jesus. Jesus has no mana, so Black's pretty safe as long as there's no TPs in from the other team.
Radiant.
Extravagant getting pushed off the lane bottom, actually, by the Spirit Lance harass. But it looks like he'll be just fine. Jesus level 3 compared to Black's 5, so he's not doing too bad. But he may go down here.
Oh,
Did he just lag out?
Yeah.
He's just trying for that deny. That seems a little reckless. And I think he's going to go down and giving the first blood to the one hero you really don't want to give it to, especially if that hero is being played by Black.
Yeah, for sure. Maybe just getting a little reckless there, but Black doing a nice job realizing that Jesus just a bit out of position and taking full advantage of it. Didn't even, or did he just get level 6? I don't know. He didn't even need to use his ultimate though, either way.
Yeah, he didn't use it, but it definitely would have been there if he did. Although I'm not sure how low his own mana was. Probably full. He's not really blinking away from anything. Jesus coming right back in though. He's not discouraged by that. That's for sure.
No, the offlane Tidehunter, not that common, but it is something you have to do if you're in that situation. You just kind of have to be a little aggressive and play it a little bit safe with that Kraken Shell. I think just maybe underestimating the anti-mage in that situation with that blink ability.
Well, illusions here from Squee. Maybe trying to get the courier, but just gonna miss. They were somewhat aware of that and put the courier up into the trees. I think Squee was kind of dealing with something mid, maybe harassing, getting a little damage trade there with Misha, so he kind of forgot about his illusions. But that would have been a big courier snipe. These level 2 Ion Shells starting to hurt Smurs a little more. He backed up, popped his Tranquil Boots. It takes longer now, but they heal for more, so he's healed up to full health. He's got enough mana back. Pretty much all his mana. His homeboy on the mana horse there. Why this combo's so great, as most people probably realize, but just in case you don't, that mana that Caudle can give back to PL is just, it's so strong to just spam that Spirit Lance, which creates a juxtapose every time it hits. JNT getting really low on the top lane here. And Blink is rotating up here.
Yeah.
If they only knew
that
JNT was so low. And they're going to find him, Squee. This is going to be an easy kill for Squee with the double damage. He got the auto attack off before he got stunned. Here comes the disrupt by Chibiusa. I think maybe Chibiusa could go down here. Squee going to back off, play a little cautious. They maybe could have got more out of that, but trying to squeeze another kill out of that would possibly have resulted in giving Black multiple kills. So maybe a good call to play a little on the passive side. You don't want to have an AM spiral out of control when it doesn't have to, when you got a PL free farm in bot.
Yeah, and there's already a little bit of danger that Black with 42 CS, 7 minutes, and he's got the Hand of Midas, are already about to use it for the second time. So he's going to go a little bit here on Jesus now. He's just going to drop one auto attack, going to burn some mana. But I think going for mostly stats build, which, not a bad decision, I guess. Just he wants to farm up all game.
Yeah, probably the best decision, and it'll be harder to gank. He's got just one in Mana Break, one in Blink, and one in Spell Shield, so... But what do you expect him to get next? Probably maxing Blink, right, if he's working towards a Battle Fury. But here we got Misha dropping the Dream Coil on Jesus. He's low. He's only level 4. There's a Disrupt to buy some time. Not going to save him. I was thinking maybe that would buy time to run from the Dream Coil, but the burst damage is there from the Illusory Orb, and Misha getting the second kill here for Chibiusa's minions.
Yeah, that actually was a little bit of a questionable play there by the Shadow Demon disrupting Jesus on the Tidehunter. Usually you just kind of, if he's already in the Dream Coil and you're all wailing on him, you just kind of, you can drop the Soul Catcher still and land it on him. But if there was any TP support coming in there,
it could have been
bad. A huge blunder, yeah. But and in the end, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, they can kind of expect no one's really going to be coming out of that bottom lane for Swag. Pretty much babysitting the PL. I mean, I guess... Well, we see Jesus running down there now. Where'd Caudle go to? He's up in the top lane with Blink trying to defend that top tier 1. As I guess they don't want to lose map control.
Yeah, I think Swag kind of realizing that there's not too much babysitting coming out of...
Squee in trouble in the mid lane. He gets silenced up. He's not gonna... Oh, it runs out. Not a very long duration there. So he blinks out. He's gonna be okay.
Yeah, it's only level 1. But I was just saying, if Spooderman can just spam his Illuminate, then Black's gonna have to play really careful and already taking huge harass. He does have the Ring of Health, but if he just keeps taking a lot of those, it's gonna slow down his farm. It's gonna make him miss a few last hits. So they're gonna have to rotate some more supports up there if they want to deal with Spooderman. So it's something to consider there for Swag. Yeah, if Spooderman just keeps spamming, then they're gonna have to rotate.
Yeah, it's actually a good idea to put him up there. He's very fast too, so it's gonna be hard for Anti-Mage to catch. He can blink, but he'll have to dive pretty far in to actually get that kill. JNT's gonna find Spooderman though. Scream of Pain is off. Black gonna blink away with almost no HP. Now Spooderman running from JNT. Stormhammer's up, but the Vision jukes. Oh, he finally gets caught there. And Chibiusa with the Disrupt again. And the Soul Catcher gonna land, but I guess this time it's really not that bad. But he's fast. He's gonna get away. No, he's not. The Coddles there did him in. Black pretty low, sitting on 200 health. Misha maybe gonna jump into this. No, Squee gonna be just fine at the tier 1 tower. But this is slowing down the Black's last hits a bit. Smur's now at 54. Black at 56, so pretty close.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the hand of Midas though is going to be pretty huge though. After it's all said and done. Squee picking up a nice killer on JNT.
Oh, I missed that one.
I'm guessing with some poison and a few Scream of Pains.
The usual.
But yeah, he's been Squee's been up here a little bit for a while now, so I guess really realizing that they have to stop this anti-mage from farming.
Yeah, especially, they probably saw that he went Midas, and they think their train of thought is if they kill him with the Midas, it'll slow him down a lot, because then that Midas won't kick in as fast.
Yeah, for sure.
But will they be able to kill him? I mean, I'd expect an Orchid build out of this Queen of Pain as a result of the AM's blink, but it's going to be a while yet. I mean, only 300 gold right now, so it's still pretty far off.
Yeah, one thing I like about what Smears is doing here in the bottom lane, he's leveling up Juxtapose, so any illusions that he makes, he can just send into the woods and help Jesus pick up any farm with the jungle. Just those illusions to tank, it's really beneficial, so it's a smart play. He knows he doesn't really need to level up Doppelwalk. Yeah, he's been picking up experience here and there.
JNT with a nice D ward here.
Really work out.
JNT gonna get the D ward, but maybe gonna go down here. Yeah, let's see actually. He's doing some nice jukes, but he's into the trees, he's dead for sure. Trying to buy time for Misha to come around, so that was a bit of a good play, but Spooderman and Blink here as well. Actually, let's see. Misha might be in some trouble. No, he's gonna be just fine. And yeah, back to that Doppelwalk point. Nothing changes with Doppelwalk except the cooldown, so you're pretty much good with just 1 point, since they've put no pressure on him yet so far. Just that one Doppelwalk will be enough.
Well, also
but as I say that, here comes the pressure.
You could spam it.
JNT and Misha down here now. Dream Coil's dropped. Doppelwalks, because the silence wasn't there, and he's going to be just fine. The silence doesn't land, so he'll stay invis. He breaks the Dream Coil. They see it. Did they have the Sentry? Yeah, Sentry was dropped. Right over here. And that's gonna be a big kill. Is that you drawing? Can I see that too?
Yeah.
I forgot I could draw on the map. We should probably utilize that more, huh?
I didn't want to be left out.
Yeah. I wouldn't want you to feel left out.
Oh, thanks, man.
So it looks like Black could pull the trigger on buying a Perseverance. If he would, or Perseverance. I literally cannot get that item name straight.
It's like me with Necrobook, maybe.
Yeah. It's Perseverance though, right?
Perseverance. Like the word? Like the real
They're
word?
both words.
Denied.
Perseverance?
Oh, is it not? Oh man. No, forget it.
I don't know. I'm not an English major.
Neither am I. Anyway, back to the game before I make a fool of myself anymore. He's a math major.
He's a scholar. He's a scholar, though.
He has many leather-bound
like
books.
One of those, yeah, you can tell he's going to be one of those guys with like a huge beard later on in life who's just like very knowledgeable.
Misha with a haste. Finding Smurs. Silence is out on Smurs and Blink. Because let's not forget we are playing Dota. Tombstone drop before Blink goes down. Will he go down? Where's that auto attack at from Misha? Misha gonna take him down. JNT here as well. Wow. Chibiusa with not the best disrupt there. But it looks like Smurs will go down. And now it's 6-3 in favor of Chibiusa's minions. And Black is getting a lot more space now. And he's pulled away a bit. 12 last hits ahead of the PL right now. And that's gonna grow because PL's still down for 20 seconds.
Yes, indeed, and that's huge right there. Just like you said, gonna bring him down, and Black is just farming like crazy. He's got 1900 gold. That Midas is gonna be coming off cooldown in another 20 seconds. He's gonna have his Battle Fury in like 2 or 3 minutes.
With the Midas too.
He's got 1 kill. Yeah.
And that 1 kill was first blood, so he got 400 gold going his way. Well, extra 400 gold. But here comes Squee. Gonna slow down his farm a bit, but Black gonna just go into the jungle, use that Midas. They know he's there. Squee's pinging it out. He can pretty much figure he's gonna go there. So he knew he was there, but not gonna pull the trigger.
he's finished his purse now, and he's got that broadsword or claymore in like 100 gold. This is starting to get a little ugly. Let's look at the gold graph. Is it showing? Yeah, 4,000 gold lead right now for Chibiusa's minions, and Smears really just has to try catching up a little bit.
5K
He's picked up drums, and the Robe of the Magi already started for the defusal.
Here comes the smoke gang.
So
Jesus
just
and
getting what he
Blink.
can right now.
I'm not really sure why. I mean, Tide has
is
been
up.
6, and I haven't even seen Ravage. They really need to be pushing this advantage. Or not advantage, but their team fight advantage, at least in the early to mid game.
Dyer's top tower
Yeah,
is being
Sonic Wave and Ravage ready.
Yeah, and Tombstone, of course, only being on that 60-second cooldown. Wow, really? Black, he wasted his blink there. Maybe not wasted, but find some more space. Running up into the trees, so he blinks out of that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, the real problem right now for Swag is they have no stuns aside from Ravage, so all they have is that slow from Shadow Strike, which was dodged nicely by Black there.
And the
That's
Spirit
kind of
Man's
a-
slow, but Smear's obviously not with the team
Yeah.
right now, just trying to get his farm.
No, what they need is like a Rubik's like lift up stun right now that'll set up for a follow up Ravage. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get that.
Yeah, Rubik was banned
Dyer's
out.
top tower is under attack.
He was the second ban.
Further
of the
Ravage
second
is
save.
enough, I think. I think it might be enough to make Swag back off. Oh, they're going on Smear's middle lane. They're gonna get him too.
Oh, I missed that. Antimage got the kill too, wow.
That's gonna be that's a good kill there for Chibiusa's minions. Although they lost tier 1 tower top, they slowed down the opposing carry, and Black got the kill, like you just said. Does he have his Battle Fury? He needs a few more 100 gold.
Yeah, about 300 more, I believe. So just another creep camp that he can probably do, or he can just head to lane. Like that wave is still there, JNT holding it there for Black, and Black just gonna pick up these last hits. Support's doing their job. And also, Misha's sitting on... Oh, never mind. I thought he had 2,600 gold for a second. I was like, whoa. We got an urn on Tide Hunter for some extra heal. But they need to get some kills before that urn's going to become useful, so... See if they can force the issue. And maybe they're going to try here at the tier 1. But Squee's got to go back to base. He's got absolutely no mana right now.
Yeah, a whole lot of mana.
He's rushing a sheepstick as well. He's got that ultimate orb. I suppose it could be for a Lincoln's, but I mean, it's just an anti-mage, so I'd have to expect blink.
Yeah, and I guess Squee well aware that they're lacking stuns here, so just gonna pick up that sheepstick. It's a smart move. They need something to set up for that Ravage, and the sheepstick's always, it's always a good item against a blinking anti-mage.
Yeah, I just answered my question there. I was like, why isn't it going for Orchid? It's slightly cheaper, but yeah, just another disable for anybody.
Radiant's top tower
But
is
obviously,
under attack.
mainly for Black on the anti-mage. Who's got his Battle Fury. So 17-minute Battle Fury, not the fastest, but he did go Midas first. It looks like Puck in the mid lane, so the fight's going to continue. Blink going to go down as well. So Misha picking up a double kill.
Oh,
And we got a disruption onto Squee to save the lives of both Chibiusa and JNT. They're going to separate, so Chibiusa going to go down. Maybe JNT will too if Squee plays his blinks right. It looks like he's going to catch up. Wow, that was a long distance scream. So Squee picks up a double kill right after Misha does, so Squee saying, hey, I can get a double kill as well.
It would appear Radiant's
Really nice play there.
Maybe going for a triple.
He's gonna keep going. He wants to get.
Maybe it's too late for the triple, I'm not sure. We'll find out. He gets the triple!
are fortified.
So he just wand up his mid opponent right there.
Under attack. And not
There it is. Nice job, and he's gonna get a DD too to bottle it. But yeah, I was just gonna say, nice job there by Chibiusa on the Shadow Demon to get the disruption off as soon as he TP'd in. So right when he blinked in, it was already clicked, and he couldn't even scream. But oh, just get another kill, not an ultra though.
Yeah, a
But
little too
then,
delayed
yeah,
for an
beautiful
ultra,
play by
but
Squee.
we'll just say he got an ultra.
Yeah,
I'm the
whatever.
stats man, I can say what I want, right?
He's got 7 kills, so
Yeah, and Misha on
Queen of
6.
Pain stat. The Queen of Pain stat.
tower has fallen.
Yeah, Queen of
Is it in
Spain.
danger? I don't
Queen
know.
of Spain.
Proper term for it. Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, Squee.
I'm calling her that now.
Well,
The Queen of Spain.
Queen of Spain.
She is the winningest hero so far. I think she's only lost 1 game after being picked up, and I think this is her 6th. So
Yep.
Even in the pro circuit, she probably is as well. She's such a strong middle and can kind of get shut down and still have a great game. Let's check in on Black, farming the jungle up. Now at 162 last hit. He's 52 last hits ahead of Smurs on the PL right now.
Yeah, and actually picking up a Vlad's instead of the typical Manta style. So I guess they know they kind of want a little something to push with. There's not much in terms of pushing for this lineup.
Yeah, I think that's a good item choice there for him.
Radiant's middle tower
There's not a lot of stuns for him either, so if he can kind of get some lifesteal going in a fight as well.
Yeah, that's very true. And it's just so frustrating playing against an anti-mage who's already got the battlefield. You know he's going to be in the jungle, you know he's going to come out to the lane every now and then, but if you're not like right there ahead of him, then he's always going to get away.
Yeah, it is really hard with the trees.
I guess they've... Looks like they just abandoned trying to gank him.
Yeah, maybe they can just focus on a team fight here. I mean, we got a level 13 Quap, level 8 was still level 1 Ravage, you know, Tombstone. We got the amplification from the Flesh Golem that Undying will be using. They really do have a strong team fight. And they can just force the issue and try to get all these outer towers down. But it is really hard for them without any stuns except Ravage. Like, they have no initiation. The Disruptor is really kind of a pain. Just throwing down anyone that tries to initiate and then they can run. Or the same thing with Stormhammer. Just throw the Stormhammer, pop Warcry, and run away. And just all the meanwhile just buys time for Black. Which I think is no good.
Yeah, and so Lion's being drawn right now. I think Smear's... He's got his Diffusal Blade. So hopefully he can like stand up in a lane against one hero and just try to split push a little bit. I think that's what he needs to do. Just keep the split push while the other 4 heroes push another lane with Ravage, and while the Queen of Pain's just kind of blinking around, picking off kills and stuff like that. Oh, he's almost got a Sheep Stick. This is going to be a really early Sheep Stick.
Yeah, it actually is a really fast Sheep Stick by Squee here. And I don't know, maybe once PL's got the Diffusal, he's got drums as well, so that kind of makes me think he wants to get involved. With that Diffusal up, they can maybe just push as a team here. Take a few good team fights and get at least the mid tier 1 tower for more map control here. But they're going on him now. Are they going to get the courier? Will Black go for the courier? No, he's just going to go for Smurs. He's going to use the ult to pick him off. That silence from Puck is actually pretty good against PL's early, because the Waning Rift pretty much kills the illusions. You know which one's real, and then he's silenced.
Yeah, and then if you have a Dust with you like he did, then just an easy kill. And Black finishing him off. But that's a huge kill. I'm pretty sure Swag is just waiting for that Sheep Stick before they go. He's got the gold now, just Squee. So they're just gonna wait, and we really can't underestimate Swag's teamfight potential. They kind of remind me of Fnatic in that sense, just always able to have the potential to win a teamfight, even despite the odds. So just a great team, great coordination.
Oh my gosh, this hits on Blink. Coming from Black. Black not going to even chase. Going to take the Tombstone and then maybe chase. He's already sitting on...
What was that, like 2 hits?
He's like 3. Already 3.5k gold after buying that Vlad's.
Radiant stopped.
Yeah, I think maybe a Heart's next. He just wants to split push all game.
Yeah, and it's going to be hard. But the Diffusal is on Smurs now. Let's see what they try to do here. That silence from Puck, though, does kind of disrupt their strong team fight. But like you said, they still have that potential to win any team fight.
Yep, and Black did pick up an item. What's it going to be? It's a Yasha, so Manta style indeed.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that level advantage, so he's pretty tanky right now at 23 minutes with 1200. And here comes the smoke by 3, Jesus, Blink, and Spooderman. And looks like they're going to go anti-mage hunting. They got the Queen of Spain. She's looking.
Oh, just gotta go in.
They
here
know he's in lane now.
Stick.
But JNT gonna ruin the smoke surprise. He catches out Smur's illusions, and there's the Sheep Stick. So it's not really gonna matter. Is the Blink gonna be there? The Ravage and the buyback. So he will continue to farm and split push and get XP. So pretty good buyback, I think. Also sort of demoralizing.
Yeah.
Like, we finally got him, and then buyback.
Yeah, they did have to use the Ravage, but at this point it's not really like worth holding on to anymore.
Well, considering it hasn't been used, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Wow, and then now it's just gonna get it. I keep calling him Mal. Gonna get this kill. He knows the Ravage is down. There's a Dream Coil to give Black all the time in the world, but a Mana Leak Sheepstick. Black goes down. So a little aggressive there, Black. Maybe too aggressive. Trying to say you don't know who you're messing with, and Swag counters with you don't know who you're messing with.
Yeah, and actually, oh, Mish is not done. He wants Jesus.
There, can he get Jesus? Jesus tanky though with that Kraken Shell. He's gonna try to TP out, but the damage is there, and Smears is gonna get a kill. So now we check the gold graph, see how it reflects that. The XP is turning around right away. Yeah, we'll see where the gold goes.
Yeah, might have to wait a bit.
Lots of farm here for Smurs in the bot lane.
That's 2 big kills for Swag right now. And
a buyback prior.
Kill on Black.
That's gonna slow anti-mage down.
Yeah. Definitely big, definitely big.
Mechanism on
looks like G's looking for some farm.
Extravagant. Let's try to find JNT here. Yeah, trying to get that BKB.
He's 1,000 gold from BKB. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen kind of like the support Gyro, like, you know, with his ultimate, you get him 1 item and he's pretty much a damage dealer.
Exactly, yeah. With that Warcry, he doesn't really get kited too much. And if he gets a Surge too, then it's just going to be huge.
Yeah, and there's also that vacuum combination for a big cleave hit.
As any fool can see.
Yeah, yeah.
To be like that RP 4-man 1-hit ultra kill from EG DreamHack winner.
Yeah.
Gonna be a little harder with Darkseer. But the mid lane here, Extravagant find himself in some trouble. He's got enough mana to search, but the Mana Leak takes him right out. Blink dropping the Tombstone, and here comes JNT. Popping the ultimate. They're gonna throw the Stormhammer on Blink. Scream of Pain doing enough. Squee jumping in on a monster kill. Nisha with a big Dream Coil.
Oh, huge ulti there by Black. Taking out Squee. And he's just going
Black with a triple kill. Going for the Ultra.
They drop a Sentry. He doesn't have mana to Doppelwalk at all, so they're just going to chase him down.
I said earlier, PL with no mana. Not very happy.
This one dies.
Wow. Almost a rampage there for Black. It started off so good for Swag. They had everything they needed. They got a nice Queen of Pain ulti, a few kills, but after the backstab there by Black, I think even... oh, there's a pause. I think Smears was coming in from the back as well as Black, and they kind of just came in at the same time, but Black just having a much huger impact with that Battle Fury and the huge ultimate on the Queen of Pain, who had almost no mana.
Yeah, those mana voids will get you. So it looks like Spiderman dropped. He'll be back in a second, I guess. The bathroom break. So it turns out Black is human after all. He does have to use the restroom.
Yeah, speaking of bathroom breaks, I'll be back.
Okay.
I have the leg. Yeah, I'm back, yo.
Okay. I was kind of radio silence during that, but...
Oh, nice.
Should check the chat, I made a joke.
Did you?
I thought it was funny.
Black's just like, nope, I'm actually not human. Could have been me, but nah.
Hey, at least he responded to us. We're moving up in the world.
So,
I don't know.
what do you think we
JNT
gotta do
disconnected
here
as
for
well.
swag?
If we're swag. Well, the team fight is going to be a bit demoralizing. There's a good mana void by Black. Squeeze started it off strong. Getting a couple kills there, but dove a little deep into the tier 2 tower. Ravage wasn't even used. He got mana burned by Anti-Mage. So getting Ravage off will be key. I mean, aggression I think is still the name of the game, because Black's not going to get any less farmed. It's only going to get worse. I mean, I guess PL wins late, but I think then Chibiusa's minions is going to force the issue when Black has an advantage over the PL.
Yeah, I mean, the reason I say that PL wins later initially is because of the split pushing potential. If anyone even comes to his lane, he can just lance him a few times, use that diffusal blade, and end up taking a tower still. But they just haven't had the opportunity to do that, because Black can pretty much, on the anti-mage, can stand up to that, and he can take those hits. He just does so much damage with that Vlad's aura and everything. So if PL tries to split push Black, they're just going to send Black into that lane and take him out. And then the other 4 heroes against the other 4 heroes, it's pretty much even. That's what it was. It was both of the carries were in the bottom lane, and then there was a 4-on-4 in the middle lane, and then both kind of had to just roll up into the middle lane and fight that way. So I'm not sure. In a full-on team fight, I think Anti-Mage might have the advantage, just because that mana void against the Quap did so much damage. Yeah,
she does have a large mana pool, and let's see. Black hits for almost 300 if he's hitting someone with mana. So that's bad news for CalE. That's bad news for everybody, really. He's going to be doing a lot of damage.
Yeah, CalE's going to need to pick up a Ghost Scepter ASAP.
How much money is he sitting on right now?
Or 4 staff at the very least.
500. I mean, that could be his next item, that's for sure. Yeah, we're still paused for some reason. A lot of people messaged me. It was probably because they thought I was AFK or something.
They thought what?
I went like radio silence while everyone was gone.
Oh. That's fine. Well, the Roche is going to be pretty much taken here for free. And there's the goes.
And for the record, I don't think this was a tactical pause. And Valve responded to that, actually. You can no longer move the camera in practice or tournament games when it's paused. Or inspect heroes or anything like that. Or open the shop, even.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it?
Merlini with the call out. And getting things chained. And Roche goes down at 27 minutes and 10 seconds there. 4 Chibiusa's minions, and Black gonna pick up the Aegis.
What did Puppy say to that? Did he ever respond?
I don't know. I don't really use Twitter, despite having one for fmbpdota.
Well, it probably would have been on Reddit or something.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Reddit is my Twitter and my Facebook.
Black's feeling so confident now, he's just going to farm the bottom lane this close to the 2-2R alone, but there is Squee with the sheepstick. So
yeah, a bit of a pincer attack here. If Black can live through this, well, which he will, obviously, because he's got the Aegis, or he can just manta out of it, and it doesn't even matter. He focuses on that tombstone first, and then he'll go back on Blink. The Ravage is used, Black getting pretty low. Squee low as well, pops the Dream Coil, so the Aegis is gone instantly, which does bode well for swag, but I don't know how this team fight is going to turn out. JNT stunned up, used Ravage, but doesn't have mana for anything else right now. How deep will Black go? He goes in, he pops that mana void. Darkseer with the wall. And now he's chasing the supports with Misha. They're gonna go down, and that's a 3-man wipe. 3-man wipe, 3-man kills.
And all they lost, all they lost was the Aegis, and Swag did use the Ravage, so it's gonna be down. I think at least 2 tier 2 towers are gonna go down from this.
Yeah,
We'll have to see though. Black just doing so much all by himself.
he really is. He gets cheaped up right now, so Squee showing he's not scared, but he probably should be because he's down. Nice blinking.
Wow, perfect play.
Puck's got that blink up, so I mean any overextension is going to be punished.
Yeah, Black and Misha timing it perfectly with the silence and the anti-mage blink into the Manta Illusions. Just really outstanding play there, and I guess it's kind of what you would expect from these two players, but the horses
They are
push
professionals
on the high ground. Yeah.
It is what they do for a living. Hopefully one day we'll be doing this for a living.
Yeah. Oh, Black's just gonna jump right in.
He's got the Ion Shell. He gets diffused. And mana leaked as well, but he's not really running, so he should be alright. He actually has a really large mana pool for hitting magic.
Yeah.
Gotta say, 1k mana. He's level 23 though, so that could be why, and his int gain is 1.8, so quite a bit of intelligence gain through level. If you do check out the levels, he's level 23, next Misha 17, and Squeeze 16, and Smur's only 15, so falling behind on that PL. And just the Midas as well for that bonus XP and flash farming of the jungle, just putting Black so far ahead.
Yeah, and those two towers going down with relative ease. Oh, I love how Anti-Mage runs when you have haste.
Yeah, that's sick.
So cool.
Channeling the Batman or something.
I don't know what it is.
Like,
Awesome.
what is that? It's so funny,
know.
I just want to watch
I
it.
think that's I think that's how he used to run in Dota 1 or something. Like when he was hasted maybe.
He's body blocking him, do you see that? He knows.
Yeah.
He knows we were commenting on the running.
Probably. Anyway, Ravage is up this fight, so. But
And it's level 2 now.
What did Black just get? Oh, he's got a heart. Did you say he's got a heart?
I
Because
did
I just saw it.
Got the items
Oh,
real
wow.
quick.
Okay. And Misha has his sheep stick too.
I think JNT is pretty close to BKB. He's actually got it finished. It's in his stat.
Yeah.
They may wait on that. I mean, they kind of got the upper hand in these team fights. So, but that BKB, that'll really punish it. Punish Swag even more. If they get caught out or get stunned up early. Not going to be able to slow down that Sven running at you. Who hits for 130-ish right now, so you'll double that. Well, actually, you'll more than double that. 150% damage.
Yeah. This is one of the benefits for the Anti-Mage when Swag picked this lineup. It's just they've got no stuns. He doesn't really need to go for the BKB. All he would be avoiding is like a few slows. Oh, but he's going to go
And
right
the
now.
sheep stick here. He's going to get a focus, but he's tanky with that heart. He can blink out and then reset, or he can just Manta and continue to fight. He knows his limits. Blink's going to go down. Maybe not. Actually going to get away. I lost Anti-Mage. Where is he? Looks like he took out Jesus over there. The zombies are doing a lot of work here, hurting Extravagant, but Extravagant's going to be fine. Shadow Demon the only one to go down, and a two-man Stormhammer, and Black going to capitalize on that with blinking in. And that's a double kill. PL buys back to try to defend Squeeze here. Squeeze going to blink out, so it looks like he will be fine. Let's see how aggressive Black gets. Like Smurs is back. The Spirit Lance hits no matter what. The blink in, the sheep is there, but JNT buying all the time in the world. Stormhammer is being key, and Misha blinks in with the very clutch Dream Coil. And that's an ultra kill to make Black godlike. And the GG.
Surely that was intentional.
Yeah, the farm just went out of control there for Black. As soon as he got the Midas and that first blood, you could tell that things were not going to go well after that. But they just took it to Swag early. They didn't let the Phantom Lancer get that split push going, and the farm was just too overwhelming.
Indeed it was. I guess I'll just go ahead and stop this recording now and see if I can't get... Hopefully Jesus is in good enough spirits to give me the picks bans for the first two games.
Yeah, anyone still watching, you can check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/fmbpdota. Same for Twitter and Facebook. Follow us and like us there. And we'll give you updates, and I don't know, that's about all I have to say.
Me as well, so thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks guys.